And welcome to Quarantine Con Carne. There's a virus going around, so the car is in park. And so this is a temporary thing, recording from my home with strangers in their homes or places of business. Not even strangers in this case. But we're going to record a video conference and audio podcast with my friend Patrick Brower, co-owner of Challengers. But first, what you should know. Car Con Carne is sponsored by C&H Financial Services. Business owners like you, Patrick Brower of Challengers Comics, are you tired of your hard-earned profits going toward paying expensive fees every time your customer pays with a credit or debit card? We're happy to announce our partners at C&H Financial Services have the solution. C&H is the fastest-growing financial services company in Illinois, as recognized by Inc. magazine. And their patented technology allows you to eliminate 100% of the fees associated with accepting credit and debit cards as a form of payment. That's right, Patrick Brower of Challengers Comics, 100% of the fees. C&H will also upgrade your business to the industry's leading point-of-sale system to streamline every aspect of your business for no cost. No cost. Visit freeprocessingnow.com or call 855-600-2437 extension 999 and start saving money today. Quarantine Con Carne. Patrick, are you cool doing this?
Absolutely.
It's Car Con Carne. Let's eat in the car. It's Car Con Carne. And now here's the star of our show, James Van Alstyne.
So traditionally, when I do this in my car, as I have for the past 6 years, there's food involved. I meet a guest, we go to a restaurant, we bring the food in the car, we do the interview in the car, and we eat. Because we are in quarantine, I had to bring the food to my home office. I've got in my hand Honey Crunch Oats, which is the Aldi version of Honey Bunches of Oats. It's like the Bizarro world, which you'll appreciate as a comic shop owner. It's the Bizarro. Everything looks kind of the way it should, but if you look too close, it's like the mirror universe. It's something not quite right. Fruit Loops become Fruit Rounds. Honey Bunches of Oats become Honey Crunch and Oats, but they're the same thing, really, and they're delicious.
I just figured it was because of sponsorship rights. You couldn't actually say a brand name.
Mm-hmm. No.
However, I'm ruining that because I have a brand name. I have a Dunkin' Donuts ham, egg, and cheese bagel on an everything bagel.
Delicious.
And I got to tell you, a year ago, I would have told you that an everything bagel is the worst bagel, but then I got one by accident. One of my orders was wrong, and I love it, and I get it all the time now.
Nice. And because I'm talking to you, and because you run two comic book shops, two wonderful, two of my the two best comic book shops in Chicago.
Thank you.
I'm drinking my coffee out of a Doctor Strange Funko Pop mug.
Oh, perfect.
Master of the Mystic Arts right here.
I'm just drinking tea out of a Dunkin' cup. And I forgot my disposable straw, or my portable straw.
I have an entire carafe of French press behind me, so we can go long on this. I'm good. So
Perfect.
The reason why I'm doing this podcast from my house as opposed to my car for the near future, probably the next few weeks, is because of coronavirus, because of COVID-19. I'm able to, because I work a salaried position at a radio station, I'm able to work remotely. I think about my friends in the service industry. I think about my friends in retail, shop owners like yourself. What does this pandemic mean to you as a shop owner? How has this already affected you?
Oh, the drawbacks of eating while being interviewed.
Welcome to my world.
Right? It means to me that now that we have two stores and there's two of us, we have a store in Bucktown and a new store in River North at Chicago and Franklin.
Which is lovely.
Thank you. You have been there. That is true. Uh-huh. It means that co-owner W. Dalbush and I can't get sick.
Right.
We each work 6 days a week. We're each at a store 7 days a week. Even if we're not working, we have reasons we need to come in anyway. And our own personal health, should it be affected, means we probably have to close a store for a couple of weeks. And that is a disaster because as we're starting a new location, it's not pulling its weight yet. It's not earning its keep. So the Bucktown store has to cover all the expenses for two stores, which is very difficult. So were we to lose one of the stores, that would be
Calamitous.
Well, disastrous. Yeah. And I am personally not worried about me getting sick. I know that if I get this virus, I'll recover. I'll be fine. I am healthy. I am not worried about it. I don't have other conditions that would cause this to be exacerbated. But I'm worried about my business. I'm obviously worried about my family, especially my elderly parents. I was going to say old. I switched to elderly. I don't know which one is more insulting to them, but they are old. But also, to have a business that is still running right now, we need to make sure that our business is not going to get anybody else sick and that we're not going to get sick by anybody coming in.
Right.
Now, we're usually a clean store, and we always have had hand sanitizer and disinfectant wipes and Lysol on hand since we opened this store 12 years ago. I say this store because I'm in Bucktown today. So we've always had those things. We've never had it be as difficult as it is right now to get these things. And because we didn't stock up, because we said, oh, we have some, it's fine. Like just today, I had to scour my home and bring in extras of all the products that we would need at the store that we are close to running out of. And these are just ones that I had laying around. So we want to make sure that people see that we have these and that we're using them and that we're trying to give them a safe space to be in. And I'm putting back here with the others that we already have. So it's important to us to let people know that this is a clean place, and we even though we clean regularly, we make it a point now of cleaning when people are in the store so they see it happen. Sure. So it's more of a peace of mind thing. Because if people panic and change their routine so much that they don't come in regularly, that's just as bad as closing a store.
Agreed. And that was my big concern. It was just that people would be scared to go inside any retail establishment.
Yeah, it's interesting how the closer you get to downtown, it's more of a ghost town. Like less people are being in the most concentrated areas. Mm-hmm. And that trickles down to where I keep doing hand motions, but they're not on camera.
Well, that's good.
It trickles down to the River North area. And so business has been slow there this past week. Business has been slow since we opened. We're not accelerating as quickly as this store did in Bucktown 12 years ago. But because we're new, we should be going up every week. And right. This week is going down. And we think that's because of where we are. A lot of those businesses are now all work from home places. So people just aren't around to come in. We've been, knock on Formica countertop, okay here in Bucktown. But it's obviously a wait and see game. And Chicago seems so segregated from everything else that's happening for the most part, but it's all been ramping up the last couple of days with the school closures and the city ordinance against anything higher than 1,000 people,
which doesn't affect any local band.
That's true. That's true.
I say that respectfully.
I understand the Metro now has a capacity of 950 people.
Is that right?
So I've heard.
Okay.
I don't know if I could say that. I obviously don't work for the Metro. But we're even worried about looking ahead to things like Free Comic Book Day, which is Saturday, May 2nd, which brings a lot of people to the store. Not at one time, slowly over the course of the day, but it's still a large gathering. And it's making a lot of retailers in the comics industry worried about what we should do, what's the right thing to do. But also, that's the busiest business day of the year for comic stores. So no one wants to lose it.
How are, in your experience so far, your conversations, how are the publishers responding to this? Is everything moving along without any hiccups, or are there cancellations or delays?
There's definitely delays. A lot of publishers get their books printed in Asia, and a couple of the smaller publishers have come out and said, hey, our books are going to be late for a little bit. But it seems that a lot of the areas where the books are coming from have recovered from their issues with the virus, and like people are back to work in certain parts of China where this is affecting printing the most. So the delays are not going to be ongoing. we're all worried about the distributions chain of all of this, specifically Diamond Comics distribution, because they are the only comic book distributor for the majority of the publishers, and they have a few warehouses in the Midwest area, in Maryland and Tennessee. And if they decide to stop or have their employees take a break or not come in, like, you know how TV shows are shutting down, and we have several customers who work on different TV shows in Chicago, and they just were told that they're on hiatus indefinitely. So there's product that's already coming, like the free comic day books are already on the way. They've already been printed, they're coming, but it's a matter of, will there be a distributor to distribute them when they get them? Like, even though comics are easily made in this type of atmosphere because most everybody works solitary anyway, and no one has to be in the same place. They all just electronically send everything in, so they could be isolated for months, and usually are as comic artists. That's just part of the game. It's a matter of, will we have warehouse staff to be able to pack and ship orders?
What can people do to help you who are into comics and spitting cereal, who want to support challengers? Just come to the stores?
Yeah, number one, don't spit cereal on the comics. That would be helpful. But yeah, if you're a comic fan and you buy your books regularly, don't change your routine. Don't stop buying the books. Like, you'll get a lot of places that say, oh, you know, come in and stock up for your self-isolation or your imposed quarantine. We're just asking that you still buy the books you would normally buy. And so with the school closed, we have an amazing children's section.
You do. I've never seen anything like it. It's fantastic.
Thank you. So if you're worried about what to do with the kids, bring them in, get them some books. We're not worried about getting sick from you for the most part, because we expect that if you think you're sick, you'll stay home.
Yeah.
And children seem to be resistant. I haven't heard of any cases of kids being infected with this so far. So we're not worried about kids. Plus, we clean and disinfect regularly anyway. We've got this little bin of action figures for kids to play with, and we're thinking of maybe just tucking that in the back for a while so it's not constantly being handled.
Right.
But again, I don't even know that kids have any issues with this. But yeah, if you are a comic book fan and you buy comics, keep buying your comics. We have things in place where if you don't actually want to come into the store because you're worried, you can call in advance, you can pay over the phone, we can run your books out to the car if you just pull
curbside
up.
service.
Yeah, you can.
Amazing.
You can send an Uber, send a Lyft or an Uber, or get someone from Postmates to come. Just tell us that somebody is coming to get your books, and we'll make sure they get there. Or we can mail them to you, and we package things up immediately. And most of the addresses in Chicago are 1-day delivery time. So, I mean, you can have a mail ordered. We had a customer take advantage of that. His books are going out today. He'll get them. Well, probably not till Monday, but yeah, if you don't want to have to come in, we can still get you your books.
Changing topic, but not really. What's a good comic book about a viral outbreak? Is Marvel Zombies a good place to start?
I mean, sure. There's Marvel Zombies and Deceased.
That's
Deceased,
the new one.
Yes, that is the anti-life equation spreads through electronics. There's a really fun one called Memetic from Boom Studios by James Tynion, the guy who's currently writing Batman. It is about a meme that spreads and makes everyone insane, and it's zombies without being zombies, but it's caused by a meme, and that's kind of perfect in today's world.
And here's what I love about Challengers Comics. Here's what I love about Patrick Brower. You can walk in the store. We didn't talk about what we were going to talk about. I threw that question out at him, and he just had these things, Rain Man-like, queued up in his head, ready to spit back out at me. You can walk into these comic shops, the two Challengers locations, and say, I'm looking for an 1800s period piece with vampires, and Patrick would probably come up with something. Whatever your fancy, he kind of knows how to steer you, and the customer service is exemplary. And I will say, customer service is a dying art across America. So when you can find good customer service, holy shit, lean in.
Thank you. I mean, that's how we compete with online retailers, because if you are only in it for a discount, you can find anywhere online to sell you these things. But if you want to talk to people who know what they're doing, That's what we try to be.
I love it. All right. So the moral of the story, Patrick Brower of Challengers Comics, go buy comics.
Yeah, we're not
That's
afraid. We're here.
We're here.
We're
All right.
gonna
And
do
the
it.
two locations, the original location where you're at right now in Bucktown is
1845 Northwestern, basically western of Milwaukee.
Mhm.
And the new one in River North is 750 North Franklin. That's Franklin and Chicago, right at the Brown line. And
super
Purple Line.
easy to get to. Both of them are super easy to get to. As we're recording this, it's like 10:37 on a Saturday morning. I know you're close to opening up shop. Thanks for being part of Quarantine Con Carne.
Oh, yeah. Happy to do it.
And I'll let you keep eating, or I'll let you start eating your everything bagel.
I've had a few bites.
Okay, which sounds delicious. All right, Patrick Brower, thank you. I want to thank C&H Financial Services for sponsoring Quarantine Con Carne, Car Con Carne. And we'll go visit you at your stores.
Yeah. Thanks,
All right.
James.
Thank you.